coming in there from your generation Igbo titled Afidi Omepia. But moving on with today's program, I'm joined by Prince Charles from Nigeria, not the UK, here to talk about Ghana on the street.
Good morning, madam.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Okay, wonderful. This is Bwana on the show, and it will be nice for you to introduce yourself to my viewers across the globe. And I just want to have you just a few seconds with you, if you don't mind. So, can you introduce yourself?
So my name is Tabi Kamangala Monifumbo.
Wow.
Yeah. We just had a great interview, by the way, on Times Television. So that was really nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. That name, Mufumbo, sounds very strong.
Right.
And I think I heard the meaning of that name some times ago. Okay, now, I want to ask you, how did you see, what gave you the passion being on the TV?
It's a long story. Do we have enough time?
Just cut it short. Just cut it short.
Well, I'm really passionate about current affairs and informing people, educating people, and entertaining people. So this platform gives us an opportunity to do that. And so I think I've been blessed to join this organization, this company, to be precise.
Oh, wonderful.
And basically, that's what we do. We inform, educate, and entertain. And so I think it was a passion from when I was a young girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to go too much, I love the way you summarize the whole thing. But if I may ask you, what are we outside the world? If they might invite you for a talk show, whatever, will you be able to attend?
I love Times. I love Times. So I don't know. I love Times.
Well, there will be.
I'm happy and content with what I have now.
I know. If maybe outside the offshore of the nation of Malawi, maybe someone might be interested and say, okay, I would love to have this lady on my show to talk to her and let her tell me about Malawi. What we would like to say.
It's the warm heart of Africa. You know, Malawi is the warm heart of Africa. It's extremely beautiful. We're known for our lake, yes, but with so much more to offer. And that's where I'll close it.
So what do Malawi tend to offer to the investors that are coming?
Oh my Lord, this is now a long story. But tourism, please come and visit. We've got amazing places that you can travel to. Okay, you can hear her. She has said it all. She's a very wonderful person. She said tourism, you can come on board to the nation of Malawi. I remain your host, Prince Charles Oluwagbemiga, and this is Afrinity. Cheers. So, it's done. This is Afrinity Global, and we're live here at Times TV. So we have just introduced more about Bwana on the street to the nation of Malawi and Africa as a whole. As you can see, Malawi is a beautiful place to be, and Malawi is a wonderful place to invest. So the investors should please come down to the nation of Malawi and invest in Malawi. I remain your host, Prince Charles Oluwagbemiga, aka Bwana. I see you. Cheers. So I have found one of my good friends. Yes. When I mean good friend, and you know the funniest thing, we are both winners. Yes, Bwana.
Hey,
how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good to see you.
So nice.
You are so looking so pumpy. Yeah, this is Bwana on the streets, and I'm still here at Times TV. Times TV, one of the private TV in the nation of Malawi. Very wonderful, just like Channels TV in Nigeria. You can imagine that. I'm here with one of my very good friends, one of my very good brother.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, Bwana.
Yes. How are you?
I'm very fine about yourself.
I'm alright.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, I like the way you smile.
Natural, I'm born like this.
You're born like this.
Yes, I don't like.
You don't like.
Those frown faces.
People don't say people that smile look more younger. Is it true?
Certainly, yes.
Certainly, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to introduce yourself to the audience, my wonderful viewers across the globe.
Okay, I am Pat Somalidadi. I am the sports editor for Times Group.
You can hear that.
Sport editor for Times Group. So,
Yes.
how is it like working with Times?
I mean, it is awesome. It is challenging, at the same time inspiring, because you tend to meet different people. You tend to meet people of all classes. You mean the higher class, the lower class. You just have to adapt, to adapt with those people.
Those people.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more thing.
Yeah.
How do you see Times competing with other stations? How do you see the margin of people who are watching?
In terms of competition, I think the Times, I don't mean to brag, but Times is way above when we say on the domestic scene. It's way above. The results can be shown through the Miss Awards. Times TV keeps on winning. The print media keeps on dominating. Okay? So even the radio is doing well. The online platform is coming up.
Wow.
Very good. So I think I'm not certainly bragging, but that's what Times is all about.
That's what Times is all about.
Yes.
So you have come a long way with Times.
Yes.
That's what you're saying now.
Yes, yes.
So, and one more thing, if I may ask you, how do you combine your work and family?
That is a bit challenging, but you just have to plan your activities, to do things, for work things, and allocate time for your family, because you can't just be at work all the time. You need to look after your family. You need to interact with your family, even friends. You need to create that time. So despite the challenges, but you still need to allocate your time to different activities.
Okay, Bwana,
Yes, boss.
when it comes to sports reporting, how do you see Malawi sports generally to the world?
Malawi, I'll be honest with you, in my opinion, that is, we have a pool of talented athletes that is in different sporting disciplines. You talk about football, netball, basketball, volleyball, tennis, but then we miss a certain step to groom those youngsters to actualize their potential at senior level. That's where we miss it.
There's something I found out here in Malawi that
Yes.
I've not seen quite a time. I've not seen the amateur boxing.
Oh, you like amateur boxing?
My father was the national boxing coach of Nigeria before. And I'm also a boxer.
Then I should link you to people. I think you should come into the system. You should help a little bit. Of course, amateur boxing hasn't been quite there. They haven't been promoting it, but we have it, and we still need fresh ideas into
What of if you have a boxing coach from Nigeria? How will you see?
Definitely to transform our country. It will definitely transform our country.
So I am talking to the boxing coaches in Nigeria. You can apply to the Amateur Boxing Association in Malawi to train the upcoming boxers. Bwana,
Yes, boy.
investors and sport, how do they go together?
For investors to come into sports, they need assurance that the funds would be used for intended purposes. The failure to convince them that the funds would be used for the intended purposes, I don't think investors can come. And when they come, if they see the potential, if they see the development, I think the investors can stay. But if they don't see any potential from there, I don't see them staying.
You know, as of this platform which we have, Ghana, there might be a lot of investors that say, okay, which other sports that we can invest in, or which area can we invest in Malawi that we can get our money?
You know, my people,
Yes.
Nigerian money do go like this.
Yes.
So what do you have to say? What do you have to say on that?
There is infrastructure in Malawi,
Oh,
sports arenas. If an investor can come up with a sports arena accommodating in-house, indoor sporting activities, I see them making money in Malawi. Yes, because we don't have such facilities. Most of them are private only, and they do not have the capacity to accommodate a lot of people. So, and if an investor comes in and pumps in a lot of money into that, into infrastructure, especially sports arena, I see them making money.
Wow. So I'm talking to the investors. Please come down to the nation of Malawi and invest in the sport arena project. I'm very happy to have you.
Thank you so much, my friend.
I'm very happy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this, and thank you so much. So I still remain your host, Prince Charles Oluwagbemiga Rosella, and this is Affinity TV.